Hey, I just got word tonight. A very dear friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, one of my chemo buddies, we went through chemo together, died, and he was a veteran. We met in the chemo suites in, 2014. Cool guy. He went straight from high school in 1969 to Vietnam. He enlisted. Yeah. After that, he got a teaching degree. He had a band. He was a cool guy. And I must say, in all honesty, because I know he's looking down on me laughing right about now, he was one of the most vain people God ever put on this earth. Very masculine, very macho kind of guy. But his hair had to be perfect. His tan had to be perfect. He would go in for facials because he didn't want wrinkles. And, it was just him. He and his girlfriend worked out religiously every day. They ate a very healthy diet. He had a ranch and he did all his own work and worked the horses. And it was just Michael, And he was a beautiful, beautiful soul. Like I said, we met in the chemo suites. Great guy. We would just always end up, because when they schedule you, but we would just always end up there at the same time, which was nice because you have a familiar face. And then I can't remember which one of us finished first, but we exchanged numbers and we stayed in touch. We never went out, we never dated. We were chemo buddies. And then in 2017, I want to say 2017, 2018, he called, his cancer was back. And the cancer, everybody agrees, was due to the Agent Orange that he had been exposed to on numerous occasions. And he said, this time I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the chemo. I'm not going to do the radiation. They're wanting to do a very invasive surgery. I can't do that. He said, talk to me. Why can't you do that? He said, now these are his words. He said that he would not be a man anymore. And it is a very invasive procedure, very extensive, and by many outlooks and attitudes, some would agree. And I said, honey, your manhood isn't in your pants. It's in your head. It's in your attitude. It's in your outlook. He said, I can't do that. I said, okay. I am here for you as your friend. I will support you no matter what you decide to do. I am in your corner. And he knew I had a healing practice. And I said, I'm here. And he said, no, I don't want to do anything. I just want to, I just want to die. And, he wasn't going to take his own life or anything. He just wanted to be happy till his time was done. And I understand that because honestly, if I were diagnosed again, I might take that same attitude that I just want to be happy until I'm done, because you don't want to check out being sick all the time. So I got a call from him. We stayed in touch. I moved to Arizona. We didn't hear from each other that often, but I heard from him in December. It was before Christmas. He was on hospice. He still didn't want any help. He said, I'm just done. I'm on hospice. I said, okay. He said, I want to die. I said, I understand that. And when the time is right, you will. But not until the time is right. And we were FaceTiming. And so I did the, look me in the eye kind of thing. And I said, I want you to understand something. Though it's your body, God put you here. So let him take you when he feels the time is right. Because, honey, it's thy will be done, not my will be done. And you're not in pain. You're not suffering. Just trust me. He said, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. And then I was notified that he passed. And it's so sad. He had so much left to offer the world. He had a wonderful band. He had recently retired as a high school teacher. He was a music teacher, and just a good guy. He had his horses, and he had a beautiful ranch, and loved his horses, and loved his girlfriend, and a true patriot in absolutely every respect of the word. And it just breaks my heart that Agent Orange took him out. I mean, we're all going to die at some point. I know that. I'm a retired, surgical intensive care nurse. Of course I know that. In my healing practice, I deal with hospice families, people that are dying, people that are given the big ugly, diagnoses every day. That's part of my world. But when it's my friend, I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss him calling and saying, okay, move the camera a little closer. I want to see how your wrinkle, he was judging my wrinkles. Now, trust me, that's a friend. When I let a friend see my face that close without makeup, that's a friend. And Michael was a wonderful man and a wonderful friend. He was a wonderful warrior, a great soldier, and a great American. And he will be greatly missed by everyone who knew him. So, Michael Lacey, may your memory be a blessing. Sorry. To all who knew you, to all who served with you, to all the students that you taught, and the people that loved your music and loved you and loved all that you brought to this world. And may they continue to honor your memory every day.